going on? Like, I did not expect this at the beginning of the day. So what's going on, Gas Gang? Today we are back with another sick video on the Porsche 911 Turbo S, and we are back down at ES Motor UK, and the 911 Turbo is about to get sent, guys. It's hybrid turbo time, and it's gonna be nuts. So stay tuned for this one, and let's get it. Welcome to Officially Gas. Let's get it. So yes guys, as the intro said, once again we are back down at ES Motor UK, and once again we are modifying my 911 Turbo S. One of the last videos you would have seen on this car, in fact, was this car getting modified. I think 2 videos ago, we actually showed you this car going to an ES750 package, which was full bolt-ons, a whole host of modifications. But today, and I know it's very soon, we're not messing around. We are taking this car further. We are sending it to space. We are literally doing hybrid turbos on this bad boy and also fitting some really cool CSF radiators. Guys, this car is about to become a beast. It was crazy before. To tell the truth, I don't even think I'm used to the power of it already. Guys, if you would have seen in the last video of this car, we run a 9.8 1/4 mile, I believe it was. We also managed 100 to 200 in 4.86 seconds, I believe. This car actually went faster on the road. It done a 4.77, 100 to 200, and also a 0 to 60 of 2.30 seconds. However, this has done a 2.29 before. So today it is about to get even crazier. A bit like the last modification video you would have seen of the ES750 package. We're going to do this in 2 parts, but in one video, if that makes sense. So guys, with that said, we have got loads to do and get on with. So without further ado, let's get in there and speak to Amir down at ES Motor UK and show you exactly what is going down. Let's get it. Amir, welcome back to the channel.
What's happening?
Oh, bro, I'm back for more power. What have you done to me? You turned me into a lunatic.
You're just gonna keep on wanting more and more now.
But the funny thing is, I was saying in the intro that, like, I'm not even really used to this power already, and this kit, this ES750 kit, is no joke.
Yeah, it's an awesome kit for the road.
Bro, it's crazy. I've taken quite a few people out in this car, and they can't even believe it. Yeah. It just don't even make sense, and to me, it's the fastest car I've ever owned at this stage. But you know how things go, bro. There's always room for more. There is a reason we're kind of doing it a little bit sooner than we kind of had planned, let's say. We basically want to race some fast cars on the OG battles in this.
So, not that the 750 kit's not competitive, but I think the sort of power level cars that you want to try and go up against, then we need that.
We need a little bit more.
Yeah,
we need a little bit more. Yeah. So we're giving it a little bit more today in the form of an ES800 pack.
Yes, correct.
Do you want to tell us what that consists of?
So apart from what's on the car, we're just going to add our hybrid turbos and the plenum, because you have everything else already on there.
If they want to check that video out, guys, links in the description. A whole host of stuff went on this car. So hybrid turbos, essentially for people who don't know, are stock housing generally.
Correct, yeah. So we use the stock housing turbos, and we change the compressor wheel as well as the exhaust side that changes as well. Wicked. So you have a bigger turbine on both exhaust and compressor.
Wicked, wicked.
So it can flow more air, make more power. Go faster.
Wicked. And that's 800 wheel, 900 crank, we think.
Correct,
around, right?
Yeah, around there.
So we're about to turn this bad boy into a 900 brake horsepower beast. Now we're going to keep this kind of short and sweet today because, as I said again in the intro, this is going to be a 2-part video, like the last modification video, where we just magically appear whenever this is done and show them the end result. But before we do, there's also an awesome bit of kit that we are fitting to this car. So a massive shout out to CSF, because last time we went ES750, we fitted the intercoolers from CSF. Amazing bit of kit. But this time, if we come round,
we've got the rads.
We've got the rads, guys. Check this kit out. So guys, we are going all aluminium rads this time from CSF, so a massive shout out. How good do these bad boys look? Not only are they chrome, not only are they more durable over the stock ones, what you'll see here is a full aluminium design, as opposed to the stock ones which have, like, you've got the plastic end tanks which catch debris, they're brittle, they break, and yeah, generally these are used in motorsport, you know, so high power cars, you generally roll with this. Also, the fin design has a special design, so it disperses heat better than your factory ones, which is really cool. And a great other thing about these two is, although they look really motorsporty and techie and advanced, or whatever they look like, they're plug and play, so no modifications needed for these bad boys at all. So tell me how good they're gonna look sitting at the front of my car. They're gonna look amazing. And yes, that is a GT2 RS in the background. We don't wanna show too much of that because it makes mine not look too good. But anyway, massive shout out to CSF. We'll leave links to these radiators in the description. Please do check them out. But bro, back to the matter at hand.
That's it.
We need more power. So we're gonna do a click of the fingers again, I think, yeah? So
come back with a lot more power.
And come back with more power. Yeah. So this is how you get 100 brake horsepower, right, in a click of a finger. So, bro, do you want to do the honors again?
I'll do it again, yeah, come on.
Right, 3, 2, 1. Again!
Again,
it worked again, the cringe, bro! Oh, we got to stop doing this, bro. It's the only way we can make this work. Yeah, no, my car, unfortunately, hasn't transformed into that lovely GT2. So basically, what we're saying is now, guys, in fact, let me jump in real quick. A week has passed since he clicked his fingers, and I'm back here to collect the car today. So, you're saying the car is now ES800 in hardware, kind of wise.
Yeah, that's right.
So that's the turbos are on, the, was it plenum?
Correct, yeah.
The plenum and, of course, the CSF rads are all on.
They're on now, yeah.
So we're pretty much ready to go. Now, last time I came here, in fact, you've had a modification down here at ES, right?
Indeed, yeah.
Because there was no dyno here before.
There wasn't, no, and it's come while the car's been here, so it's been a bit of a mad week.
Okay.
Trying to get that set up, get cars done, including your car as well.
Yeah.
And get them dialed in on the dyno, so.
So that means that we get dyno runs on this ES800 package that is being fitted to the car. So look, this video could get long, right? So instead of talking too much, let's get over to the dyno. It's strapped up and ready on there.
We'll get it on.
Yeah. Guys, we are gonna go over there right now and get it dynoed. Let's go. All right, so Amir, the car is now on the dyno, brother.
That's it, yeah.
I know you guys love to tune your cars on the road and everything like that, because at the end of the day, the car drives on the road.
Yeah,
but it's always handy to have a dyno, right?
For sure. It just helps with the fine tuning of it a little bit. And then after we finish off the fine tuning, because that can take a little bit longer on the road, then we just take it on the road, do the road test. And take it from there.
I know you kind of know ballpark what the cars make on your certain packages.
Sure.
But now we will actually be able to tell exacts.
Exactly, that's right, yeah.
Which is going to be really interesting.
Which will be really good, yeah. And because we're using a hub dyno as well, there's no problems with wheel spin or anything like that at all. So yeah, we should be able to get some really accurate figures.
Do you want to tell us exactly what dyno this is and its capabilities, etc.?
Yeah, sure. So this is a mainline dyno, hub dyno, so bolts straight onto the hub. So no, like I said, no wheel spin issues, no strapping issues, anything like that. It's their Pro Hub dyno, which is rated up to the 3,000 horsepower. So
wow. So if you've got a big power car, you want it dynoed, basically, this is where you've got to come now.
It's mainly the torque, because a lot of the others, they sort of max torque, and they start causing issues when you put big power cars on them.
Got you.
In terms of the torque limits. So this one has got higher torque limits on there. So with some of the bigger builds, it will give us less issues. So
wicked.
It'll be good fun.
Cool. So to the tuning side of this car now. What's the score? How are we going to do this?
So we put a base file on there initially for the ES800.
Okay.
For the new turbos. So it will just be the initial file, and then we start logging and tuning from there onwards and see how we get on.
Wicked.
See what sort of power we end up with.
Before we get into it, right, and we find out the final power figure, I want your guesstimation of what you think this car is going to end at the wheels.
Well, with the numbers that we're normally getting from the ES800, they are over 800 wheel in my estimation, I reckon. I think it'll probably be around about the 820 sort of mark.
820?
Yeah, maybe a bit more.
Maybe a bit more?
Yeah, I think it could be around that sort of figure.
Okay, and at that kind of wheel figure, these run on about 15% loss, which is a quite conservative power drivetrain loss, right?
Yeah, I mean, because it's straight on the hub, so you're not losing anything on the tyre or the wheel or anything like that, whereas other roller dynos, then you can lose some in the actual tyre, depending on what tyre, depending on how it's strapped and whatnot.
Okay.
So some people quote like 25% loss or 20%, but like for example, we've had a stock 992 Turbo S that made like 540 wheel horsepower.
Okay.
And they quoted at 640 as well. So it was
Okay,
bang
so
on
correlated
50%
exactly right.
For the Porsches. I mean, other cars might be different, but
Yeah.
for us, we concentrate on the Porsche. So.
Okay, sick. Well, this is going to be really interesting.
Yeah.
Over 800 at the wheels is over 900 brake horsepower,
exactly,
so it's going to be a fun day. So yeah, I won't talk
sure.
too much. Should we run her up for the first run?
Yeah, let's go.
All right, guys, so it is that time. As you can see, the car is on the dyno, ready to go, bolted up by the hubs, and yes, it's first revision time now. So obviously this isn't a full, I think we're going to creep up in stages basically. So he's going to go for his first run now. Let's see what he gets. Oh my god! Jeez! What the hell? On the first revision, just under 800 wheel. I don't know if you can hear me. That just banged some big flames. I'm not sure if the camera picked up. That's 797 at the hubs. Woo! That's mad. 813 at the wheel. Jeez. Guys, that is 813 at the wheel. Let me do quick math here. Quick math. All right, cool. 813 times 1.15 equals 934 brake horsepower. 934 brake horsepower on the second revision. This is getting silly now. This is getting silly now. All right, guys, so it is now revision 3. We're going again. I'm not sure if it's going to make more power. I'm not sure if that's what they're chasing. I think they want to smoothen the map off, like the curve off a little bit. So with that might come more power. Who knows? Might be less power, but it's all about how the graph looks like, you know. So anyway, we're going to do another run. It's going to be mad. So let's do it. Oh my god! What the hell? Oh boy! 816, boom, times 1.15, 15% drivetrain loss. Woo! 938 brake horsepower. This is getting silly. Oh my god! Oh my god! You say it, lads! Oh my god! What on earth? 824 wheel horsepowers! Oh my god, guys! 947 brake horsepower. That is absolute madness. Absolute madness. Nearly 950 brake. Guys, I don't know what's going on. Like, I did not expect this at the beginning of the day. Even when I dropped the car off, ES 800 package to be making 950 at the crank, 824 at the wheel. This is nuts. All right, guys, so this is our last revision being changed now. As you can see, the light has faded a little bit. It's kind of getting dark, so we've been here for a while. These things take time. So this is our last run. Look, if it doesn't make more power than revision 5, I think it was, which made 824.7 wheel horsepower, it's not too much of a problem. We've got loads of different files we can use and go back to. We're gonna run it now and see what happens. I'm more than happy already, so let's do it. spicy. It's spicy. All right, guys, so that is it for today and the dyno testing, and I believe we're gonna leave it at this figure here. This looks like it's, in fact, let me give you a massive shout out here, Amir. Thank you so much for everything. I'm going to let you explain everything. But massive shout out to yourself and Emre, of course.
Yeah, Emre's the man. I was just driving the car.
But this is revision 7 I want to say.
Today, yeah.
And we feel, although it's not the...
So this is basically what we wanted to do on the dyno is that, look, we're not chasing peak power figures here. Yep. What we do is, on the dyno, we wanted to fine tune the dyno curve.
Yep.
So we wanted to make sure that that curve maximizes power beneath it, and it's quite a smooth curve.
Yes.
So that's the main fine tuning that we wanted to complete on the dyno.
Got ya.
Now the next stage, what we would do would then to road test it and drag it.
Yep.
And then
or V-box it.
Yeah. V-box it. Yeah. V-box it, sorry. Yeah. And then take the acceleration times, and then we would then need, if we need to fine tune it again according to the road or whatever event we're going to be at. Yep. Maybe an OG battle.
Yeah, definitely.
Then we would do that over there.
Wicked.
But yeah, I mean, in saying that, it's still,
look at that.
Yeah, it's crazy amount of power.
Let's just talk about these figures, because I have done the quick maths off camera. So 822 at the wheel equates to 945 at the crank, correct, right? Yeah. Which is a crazy amount. On top of that, 674 foot-pounds of torque, right? That equates to 775 foot-pounds at the crank, which in Newton meters is 1,050 Newton meters at the crank. Bro, this car is gonna be ballistic. What people are now gonna be saying is, we're stock engine. How safe is this car at this level? Like, you know?
Well, look, with any car that's tuned, or even a stock car, if a mechanical component fails, it can fail.
Yes.
It's one of those things. I mean, in terms of what we do on the vehicle, all of the parameters that we put on and what we log is all done within a safe parameter.
Yep.
So all the tune, everything is logged totally, like you see when we were mapping it.
Yes.
Every single run is logged.
Yes.
And Emre checks the logs meticulously. He goes over everything many times to ensure that everything is well within tolerance.
Exactly.
But like I said, when it is something that's tuned, or even when it is standard,
of course,
there's always a chance of a failure.
You take it part and parcel.
Yeah. I mean, look, you can buy a brand new car from Porsche standard, and something can go. Yeah.
Of course.
Just one of those things.
So guys, there you go. We're going to go with this file for now. That's 822 at the wheel, 945 brake horsepower. I did not expect this when I turned up today. The guys have been absolutely amazing, all the work they've done to the car. Unfortunately, you can just about see the turbos, but everything's tucked away. Also, quickly, what I will show them is the CSF rads, which have been fitted. So it is quite dark and there's not a lot to see down here, but you can just about see this rad here, the center rad there. Unfortunately, the other ones that sit either side are hidden by the aircon condenser. Yeah, the AC condensers, so you can't see them. But a massive shout out once again to CSF. Anyway, this is helping us. You know, we've got the best kind of rads you can fit to these on here now. So massive shout out to them. Links will be below. But bro, now, before I go, I just want to say, once again, a massive thank you. And the next time we see this car,
that's it.
Is gonna be an OG battle.
An OG battle. Maybe breaking a few hearts somewhere. Maybe breaking our own hearts.
No. Breaking a few other hearts, hopefully.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, guys, you will see this car getting put to the test. You'll see some numbers that get run on this car, and hopefully it does us all proud. I'm sure it will. Exactly. So for today, bro, thank you so much. And yeah, massive shout out to Kate also, you know what I mean, the super mechanic.
Putting the hours in.
Exactly, always working away.
Emre,
you know what I mean, the whole team, the whole team. That is it. So guys, if you have enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like it and share it, and of course hit that subscribe button, because we got some madness going on, and you might think this is where we're stopping, guys. This ain't where we're stopping. It's next stop the moon, right?
That's it. We're warming up.
We're warming up. Yeah. We're tickling her.
We're tickling her.
Exactly. A little bit inspired. Bit by bit. But anyway, guys, listen. I'm a little bit tired because it's dark outside. But yeah, this is probably the longest outro I've ever done. But guys, listen, we are out. Peace out.